prism. This is a prism.
अंतरराष्ट्रीय बस सर्विस में पहुंचे चिपली टेलीकॉन सरकार आई
PQR. This is M perpendiculars, and light ray travels like this, emerging like this, and connecting these two. This is the angle of incidence I1, angle of emergence I2, refraction R1, refraction R2. This is angle A. Consider PQ and PR are the refracting surfaces of a prism. This is a prism, outlines of the prism. Here PQR is the outlines of the prism. Here PQ and PR are the refracting surfaces. M and N, these two are perpendiculars or normals drawn. This is the incident ray, travels like this. Incident ray makes an angle I1 with normal. This is the emergent ray. Emergent ray makes an angle I2 with normal N. R1, R2 are the angle of refractions. Angle I1 and I2 are the angle of incidence and angle of refraction, angle of emergence, angle of emergence. At R1 and R2 are the angle of refraction at normals M and N. By extending these D is the angle of deviation D is the angle of deviation, means this is the incident ray, this is the emergent ray. By extending incident ray to emergent ray, the angle between incident and emergent ray is angle of deviation D. Consider the triangle
అందుచేత ఏదావి
OMN. Consider this triangle OMN. This is the triangle. In this triangle, sum of interior angles is equal to exterior angle. Here interior angle means this one. These two angles interior, exterior angle is D. What is the interior angle? This angle is angle I1 minus R1. I1 minus R1 plus I2 minus R2 is equal to D. I1 minus plus I2 minus of R1 plus R2 is equal to D. This is the equation 1. Consider the triangle PMN. Consider this triangle PMN. Sum of the interiors, sum of the angles of a triangle is equal to 180. So A plus that angle is 90 minus R1 plus 90 minus R2 is equal to 180. A minus of R1 plus R2 is equal to 180 minus 180. A minus R1 plus R2 is equal to 0. A is equal to R1 plus R2. This is equation 2. Substitute equation 2 in equation 1. The value of R1 plus R2 substitute in the equation 1. So I1 plus I2 minus A is equal to D. I1 plus I2 is equal to A plus D. This is equation 3. According to Snell's law, N1 sin I is equal to N2 sin R. This is the Snell's law. Case A. Light ray travels from A to glass. Initial light ray travels from A to glass. N1 is equal to 1, N2 is equal to N, that is refractive index of glass. I is equal to I1, R is equal to R1. So from this sense law, N1 means 1 sin I1 is equal to N sin R1. Therefore N is equal to sin I1 by sin R1. This is equation 4. Case B. Case 2. Light ray travels from glass to air. After entering to the prism, light ray travels from prism to air, that is glass to air. So N1 is equal to N, refractive index of the glass. N2 is equal to 1. Air refractive index is 1. I1 is equal to R1, R2. R is equal to I is equal to R2, R is equal to I2. So from this Snell's law, N1 means N sin R2 is equal to 1 sin I2. Therefore N is equal to sin I2 by sin R. This is equation 5. At the angle of minimum deviation, D is equal to capital D, I1 is equal to I2 and R1 is equal to R. So equation 2, from equation 2, from this equation 2, A is equal to R1 plus R1 is equal to 2R1 implies R1 is equal to A by 2. From equation 4, equation 3, I1 is equal to A plus capital D implies 2I1 is equal to A plus D. I1 is equal to A plus D by 2. So I1 A plus D by 2, R1 A by 2. from equation 4, n is equal to sin a by sin r, sin I1 by sin r1, sin a plus d by 2 by sin a by 2. This is the formula, derivation of the formula for refractive index of the prism. See, derivation of formula for refractive index of the prism means first draw the outlines of the prism. Outlines are P, Q, R. Here angle of prism A. Next draw the perpendiculars on P, Q and P, R, M and N. Draw the incident ray, emergent ray. Incident ray makes an angle I1 with normal M. Emergent ray makes an angle I2 with normal N. Incident ray, emergent ray make intersecting angle D. So D is the angle of deviation. R1, R2 are the angle of refractions. This is the description of this. First, consider the triangle OMN. This is the triangle OMN. In this triangle, sum of the interior angles, this angle equal to angle D. Sum of the interior angles is equal to exterior angle. So I1 minus R1 plus I2 minus R2 is equal to exterior angle D. I1 plus I2 minus of R1 plus R2 is equal to D. This is equation 1. Consider the triangle PMN. PMN means this is the PMN triangle. Sum of the angles in a triangle is 180, already know. So angle A plus 90 minus R1 plus 90 minus R2 is equal to 180. A minus of R1 plus R2 is equal to, take this 90 plus 90, 180 that side, that equal to 0. A is equal to R1 plus R2. This is equation 2. Substitute equation 2 in equation 1. Then you get I1 plus I2 is equal to A plus B. This is equation 3. Next, according to Snell's law. Snell's law, you know, N1 sin A is equal to N2 sin R. Here, N1 and N2 are the refractive indices of the two mediums. Suppose light ray travels from air to glass. Air to glass means air refractive index is N1 is equal to 1, glass refractive index N2 is equal to N. I is equal to I1, R is equal to R1. Substitute in this formula, then you get N is equal to sin I1 by sin R1. This is equation 4. Suppose light ray travels from glass to A. So N1 is equal to N, N2 is equal to 1, refractive index of A. I is equal to R2, R is equal to I2. Substitute these values in the Snell's law. So N2, N sin R2 is equal to 1 into sin I2. N is equal to sin I2 by sin R2. This is equation 5. At the angle of minimum deviation, suppose the angle of deviation is minimum, at that D is equal to capital D, I1 is equal to I2 and R1 is equal to R2. So from equation 2, you get R1 is equal to A by 2. From equation 3, I1 is equal to A plus D by 2. Substitute these two values in equation 4. In this equation 4, I1 is equal to A plus D by 2, R1 is equal to A by 2. Substitute these values, you can get the refractive index of the prism. Here N is the refractive index of the prism, A is the angle of prism, D is the angle of minimum deviation. Substitute these values, you can get the refractive index of the prism. This is the 4 marks question. So many times given in the public examination. Is 2D. Find its focal length and kind of lens. Power of a lens is given, that is 2D. Find its focal length and power of a lens, kind of a lens. See, P is equal to 2D. F focal length is equal to focal length, F is equal to question mark. So P is equal to 1 by F, implies F is equal to 1 by P, that is 1 by 2 is equal to 0.5 meters, or F is equal to 0.5 into 100, 50 centimeters, either 0.5 meters or 50 centimeters. Kind of lens, that is focal length is positive plus 50 centimeter, So it is a convex lens. Convex lens. The lens type of lens is convex lens. Focal length is plus convex lens. Focal length is negative concave lens. This is a 2 marks question. Okay, next one is convex lens powers. Convex lens powers are 1D, 2D are combined to form a new lens. Here also find it, its focal length and kind of lens. Suppose two powers are given. These two focal two powers are given. These two are combined. Then find its resultant power. Here P1 is equal to 1D. P2 is equal to 2D. Resultant power P is equal to P1 plus P2. So P is equal to 1 plus 2 is equal to 3D. Focal length. Focal length means smaller. Smaller question mark. Here P is equal to 1 by F. Implies F is equal to 1 by P. F is equal to 1 by 3. 0.33 meters. Or F is equal to 33 centimeters. Your lens is convex lens. The type of lens is convex lens. This is also 2 marks question. Here the main difference is here only one lens power is given. Here two powers are given. In this case, you have to find out resultant power. After that, find its focal length. Write the kind of lens. Next, fourth one is a boy. A boy was suffering from eye defect and his prescription is minus 2D. Find its focal length and kind of lens. This is also 2 marks. Say boy was suffering from eye defect and his prescription consists of minus 2D. Doctor wrote minus 2D. What is the focal length and kind of lens? Here P is equal to minus 2D. F is equal to small. F is equal to 1 by P. So F is equal to 1 by minus 2. So minus 0.5 meters. Or F is equal to minus 50 centimeters. Suppose convert into centimeters, minus 50. Okay, kind of lens is, it is a concave lens. It is a concave lens. Here focal length is positive convex lens. In this case also focal length is positive convex lens. Here the fourth problem is minus given means concave lens. Fifth question. How does eye lens change its focal length. Change its focal length. Suppose this is 1 mark or 2 mark question. How does eye lens change its focal length? This eye lens connecting to the ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles relaxation takes place. Suppose it is our eye is focused towards a distant object, that is very far object. Ciliary muscles relaxed, then the focal length of the eye lens is increases. Then only we can see the image of the object clearly. Suppose if you see the nearer object, that is least distance or distant vision, then ciliary muscles contrast takes place. Focal length of the eye lens is decreases. Then only we can see the image of the object. This is a 1 mark question. Okay, next one is 6th one. Why sky appears white in color during hot days? Why sky appears white in color during hot days? When the temperature is very high, at this time more evaporation takes place, more quantity of water is evaporated, this water vapor accumulates in the sky, so it appears to be white in color. Why it appears white in color? It is water vapor is very near to the earth, all colors reach their eye without much deviation, so all colors mixing means it appears to be white in color. Last one is calculate the maximum and minimum distance of eye lens. This is the last question. Seventh question is, this is 1 mark question, 2 mark question. Calculate maximum and minimum focal length.
सर ఒక్క నిమిషం
2 marks question. Calculate the maximum and minimum focal length of the eye lens. Suppose eye lens is focused towards a distant object, very far object. What is the focal length of the eye lens? See, distant object means object distance is minus infinity, and image distance is always same when it is focused towards a distant object or nearer object. Image distance is always same, so V is equal to 2.5. We have to find out focal length. What is the formula? 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. 1 by f is equal to v means 2.5, here minus 1 by u. Minus of minus 1 by infinity means 1 by plus 1 by infinity. Here 1 by infinity means 0. That's why 1 by 2.5 plus 0. So f is equal to 2.5. This is the focal length of the eye lens. It is focused towards a distant object. Here case 2. When eye is focused, v is equal to 2.5, f is equal to question mark 2.5 centimeters. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. 1 by 2.5 plus 1 by 25. LCM is 25. 10 plus 1, 11 by 25. Here f is equal to 25 by 11. The value is 2.27 centimeters. See, when the object is eye lens is focused towards a nearer object. Nearer object means the object distance is least distance or distant vision. So image object distance is minus 25 centimeters. Image distance is always same 2.5. Focal length we have to find out. Formula 1 by v minus 1 by u. 1 by v minus 2.5. Here minus of minus 25 means plus 1 by 25. LCM, take LCM 25. Here 10 plus 1, 11 by 25. Reverse the both sides. F is equal to 25 by 11. That value is 2.27 centimeters. This is a formula that is calculate the maximum and minimum the focal length of the islands. Question is given 2 marks, then you can calculate like this. This is a 2 marks question. These are all very important.